Hey Leo, welcome to your 2025 predictions video. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco, and before we get into it, which we are going to do very much so because I have so many oracle decks and tarot decks here for this reading. But before that, this is a general reading. It is not a private one-to-one reading. If that is something you are interested in having, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual one-to-one reading with me. However, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate for everybody. If you feel like you're not connecting with the reading, that's perfectly fine. Just leave this reading behind and do consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. But if this reading does resonate for you and if you do connect with it, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or just sharing with friends, family, social networks. Any support at all is so very much appreciated. Okay, let's get into the reading. First, we're going to see what is coming into your life in the year of 2025. Later on in the reading, we'll also take a look at the energies you're being encouraged to embody. We'll look at the nature of the challenges you might experience, as well as how you can overcome those challenges. We'll also see any guidance coming in for you, as well as the overarching lesson of 2025 for you. Ooh, okay. Oh, you got 3 cards. All right. You've got Milk and Honey, A Change in the Wind, and New Life. 3 cards. Usually I only get 1 or 2 for this position. Okay, Leo, this is the part of the reading where I'm going to go ahead and just grab all of your cards at once. So if you would like to skip over it, it shouldn't be more than 2 to 3 minutes. However, if you would like to stick around and watch the cards come out in real time and kind of see as I chat through the cards what comes up, feel free to do that as well. Also, sorry for any noise that you might hear. I live in a noisy area, so you might hear some car horns, some people, you might hear some dogs barking, so I'm sorry in advance. You've got number 42, Keeper of Wonder. All right, you've got a line. Okay, let's see which card turned upright. Water. Okay. Now we've got all your oracle cards. We'll go into the tarot reading now for you. Nice. Got the Magician. Because you've got the Magician, I feel like you're being asked to really hunker down and take control of a situation, really dare to dream, I will say. Definitely dare to dream. Go after whatever it is you want. I feel like you're in a good creation space. Yeah, 8 of Wands for your challenge. Might be very quick moving energy, and you might feel like things are happening very quickly, and you might feel like you don't really have the capacity to kind of move as quickly as the world wants you to take it. Oh, let me go get that card. The Moon card. There might be some fears that you're being kind of forced to face as you move through a new period of life, because you got the New Life card. So, okay, before I keep talking, let me pull your cards. I feel like the Sun card wants to come out. Okay, you got the 9 of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be a year of work, I think. Wow. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, we have got all of your cards, Leo. I am going to clarify as we move through the reading and as I feel the need to get more context with a different deck. But first of all, what's coming into your life in 2025 seems like it's kind of a good energy. You've got Milk and Honey as your first card, number 51. So 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 does represent a lot of nice harmony and forward movement, but it's that nice feeling after the chaos and kind of the change of the number 5. 6 brings in some harmony, and that's exactly what this card is telling you. Milk and honey, a good time, a joyous time. There's going to be comforts that you can experience in 2025. Things will feel good. You'll feel happy in general. It's going to be a nice light energy. This little elephant is like bathing in milk and honey. Okay, so there might be some like really nice news that you hear in 2025. You might get some nice news. You might experience just something really comforting and warm, or just have this overall energy coursing through your relationships, coursing through your love life, your family life, your home life, whatever it may be. Now you do also have change in the wind. So things are changing for you. I actually get that it's a positive change. I don't get that it's any kind of negative turn of events. You might have a realization about something in 2025. You might realize, oh my God, I don't actually want to do this. I really actually think I want to go down a different path. Whatever decision you make that is based on a realization, or you just getting to know yourself better and kind of thinking and rethinking, because you've got the Think Twice card here in your guidance. If you're rethinking anything, I feel like it's going to be a good thing, because any change in direction that you go is going to bring about new life. You got the New Life card as well. So I see that in your love life also. You've got Ace of Wands. So this actually might be taking place in your love life. You might be meeting somebody new. You might be, running into somebody randomly and they end up being somebody that, you end up dating or something like that. But overall, it's just a refreshing energy. You're bringing about something new. You're working on new creative projects. You're taking on a new job. You're trying to build a new part of your life, because there's a pillar in this image, and that person on the pillar, like their little fairy, and so they're trying to build something new, and they have a new opportunity is what I'm being told. So you have a new opportunity in 2025. Perhaps you're going to be offered something like a promotion at work or a new job. Maybe you're going to be offered something in the realm of like a new home. I don't know, but it's just a new opportunity is what's coming through. That's going to be offered to you in 2025. And whatever it is, it might feel scary at first, is the sense that I'm getting. It might feel kind of like, ooh, I don't really know. This might be the wrong decision. This might be the right decision. I feel like you're going to make the right decision, because your guides want you to think twice. All right, so just make sure that whatever choices you're making, don't underestimate the gravity of a situation, because I do feel like this is an important choice that you're going to be faced with in 2025. Now, your overarching lesson of 2025 is the Keeper of Wonder. Again, 42 adds up to 6. So again, that number 6 is coming up. You might see iterations of the number 6 across 2025. So 666, 6666. If you do, that is extra confirmation that these messages are indeed for you. Also, this card adds up to 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And my guides do generally like to give me numerical things, because I always ask for numerical guidance. I'm going to read the message for this Keeper of Wonder, but if you can see, it's like a dragon coming up behind this woman, helping this woman write something. So you actually might be trying to write a book. You might be trying to bring something new into the world, quite literally. So like a new project you're working on. All right, that might be like in your focus in 2025. I'm going to read this message for you. The message is, the tree keepers viewed enchantment as a necessary element. They pursued it like sunlight and rain. Now is the time to make a list of all the things that enchant you. Pursue your wonder like a necessity and document it. Put your practical concerns to one side and allow yourself to marvel. The wide world is a never-ending story full of surprises and splendors. Observe the many tiny miracles around you. You cannot live robustly and richly by logic alone. Take some time to open your heart wide to receive blessings both tiny and great. As a famous storyteller once said, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So, overarchingly, the lesson for you in 2025 is to see the magic in the little moments. You might be somebody very guided by logic, very guided by your head and your intellect. And if that is the case, you're actually being asked throughout this year and all the experiences that you go through this year, everything that's coming out for you across the year is to teach you to see the magic in the little moments, to believe in that kind of whimsical vibe, like to kind of take some whimsy in your life and like fairy tale and like romanticizing energy and inject it into your life. Like maybe you just live kind of a monotonous life. Maybe, you're very engaged in your work and you kind of approach things as a very structured mindset. You're a very structured person. But actually, in 2025, abandoning some of the structure will help you a bit. You're going to be guided to have some more fun, be more creative, pleasures, I think, as well. And if you are writing something, because I feel like there might be some Leos out there who are quite literally writing something, writing a book. If that is the case for you, not having so much structure around your creative process will be helpful. Your guidance cards, you have 3 of them actually, so I'll read them all to you now. This is the Think Twice card. When things seem so obvious, there may be more to it than the surface appearance. Don't underestimate the situation. Think twice and explore more deeply your choices before taking action. You may have to approach something differently. So if something shows up in 2025 that kind of seems too good to be true, it might be too good to be true. You also might just be rethinking situations, rethinking choices in your life, and that's perfectly okay. Think really deeply about the choices you want to make. If something on the surface seems like what you want, but when you dig a little deeper, you're not sure if that's what you want, respect that intuition and respect your gut feelings, okay? Your second card here is the Water card. This is the Sinkhole card, so there is some challenge coming up for you, and your guides want to help you through it. Your message is something difficult, perhaps even perilous, dangerous, is ahead of you. Circumvent this obstacle if possible. If not, confront it with confidence and determination. Regardless of the outcome, you will grow from the experience. Be cautious of the energy from the north. And I see that also in the energies ahead of you in 2025. So I am just going to clarify really quickly kind of what this challenge has to do with. Oh, okay. You got the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Yep, you got the 9 of Swords coming out for you here as well. That's what's telling me that it might be challenging. Okay, so it's regarding your mental health, stress and anxiety, managing your stress and anxiety levels, managing insomnia if you have insomnia. You might be in a situation where you have to really set boundaries, set very hard boundaries, and you have to make sure that you are fighting to maintain your status or maintain your position in some place. Might have to do with your career, I'm not sure, but it's going to be a potentially stressful situation, and that's why your guides want you to confront this obstacle with confidence. They don't want you to shrink from it. Don't get too stressed out from it. Just try your best to confront it in a energy of determination. The 7 of Wands is somebody who's like fighting other people off, kind of like setting hard boundaries, saying like, fuck off, like leave me alone, okay? So you might need to do that in 2025 at some point. You've also got the Align card here from the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle, which really kind of emphasizes the same message. Your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health are all intertwined. And in 2025, you might find that you're very depleted in one of those things. So if you feel like physically and mentally you feel okay, make sure that spiritually you're nurturing your spiritual health, okay? Make sure that you are meditating and just taking care of your heart. And the same goes, if you feel good spiritually and physically, perhaps your mental health might be struggling a bit. It's about getting all of those parts of you in balance and aligned. Okay, that's what your guides want you to know. That's going to help you, I think, with this challenge, with this particularly mental health challenge, I think, any stress or fear you have related to a situation in 2025. Like, you can't really put all of your eggs in one basket. If you're working out all the time and you feel good physically, but your mental health is struggling, then what's the good in it? What's the point? You have to make sure that you're investing in all separate forms of health, really. The energy that your guides are asking you to embody is the Magician. You're really being asked to step into a creative role. Again, the Magician is somebody who has started a new life. And that's coming in for you in 2025. So this person has already decided to move down a new path. This is the number 1 in the Fool's journey in the Tarot. So the Fool has already decided, we're going down this path. The next is the Magician. The Magician says, okay, what can I do here? You have all this potential. You have the power of all the suits here for you. It's all about what you choose to do with it and what you choose to do with your energy. So invest your time wisely. All right, they're letting me know that wherever you put your time and effort, that's where you're going to see growth in 2025. So just be aware, if you are, again, putting all your eggs in one basket, if you're just going to work and really putting all your eggs into work, trying really hard at work, but you feel like your relationships have not had that love and care, that same TLC that you give your work life, it's about understanding that you need to also balance those things out. You're also being guided to get in charge of things, step into a leadership role. If you are in a leadership role, take it on with enthusiasm. Okay, the Magician is like a creative powerhouse. It's somebody who's very good at leading. And that's how you're going to be showing up. That's how your guides are encouraging you to show up. Now, your challenges you might face, and I feel like this is linked to the mental health aspects that we just spoke about before. Things might feel like they're rushing in 2025. You might feel like things have taken off really quickly. And you might feel like, oh my God, things are happening so quickly. I don't know what choice to make. I don't know how to move forward. I need time. Okay, so that's something that might come up. If that happens for you, again, just tap in to your health practices. Just try to take some extra time to be reflective, okay? Because you've also got the Moon card here in your fears. The mental health struggles that you might experience, or any struggles really, are connected to some deep fears in your psyche and some deep habits that you have developed over the years, okay? The Moon is like that really, really deep emotional part of us. It's the things that we hide and keep hidden from the world. And I feel like you might have some things coming up in 2025, and maybe you feel like, oh my God, how do I deal with this? If that is the case for you, I highly recommend seeking the help of a mental health professional, of any professional really who you feel like can help you through these struggles, or just through sorting out your emotions, really, just parsing out memories maybe that you feel like affect you to this day. Seek out the help of a professional. Maybe even just a few sessions, you'll be feeling better. You also might struggle in 2025 with connecting to your intuition. You might have challenges in doing that because I feel like the Magician and the Moon card are kind of conflicting. Like, you're showing up really, really in charge, really excited to get things moving forward. You don't necessarily want to wait around, I think. But even if you do feel like things need to get slower, it might be hard for you to kind of do that. It might be hard for you to sit back and reflect and kind of take on a slower energy. And how you can overcome these challenges. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Reach out to people. There are people who will want to help you. Again, like I said, there are professionals who can help you. Even if this means like you need the help of a financial advisor. If this is happening in the realm of your finances, seek out a financial advisor, or watch some YouTube videos. Maybe there's somebody on YouTube who you connect with who can like help you through some things. This is about connecting with your community, okay? Because there are certainly people around you who can help you and support you. The Pentacles are a very grounded energy. If this was the Three of Cups, I would say, those people maybe can give you like helpful words, okay? And maybe some like helpful hugs, but they might not actually help you very much in the long run. But with the Three of Pentacles here, these people around you who want to help you, they're going to be around for the long run. Like they will stick around even when things get hard, okay? And they want you to know that when you have this magician energy, when you are tapping into this creative energy, it will help you to have creative counterparts around you, colleagues, friends, working in a team, working in a group is going to make you feel really good in 2025, and it's going to actually help you reach your goals. The energies you're leaving behind in 2024 and saying goodbye to is the Nine of Wands. And that's something I like to see that we're leaving behind, because the Nine of Wands does tell me that you were tired. You might have felt like you couldn't really keep things up for much longer. You might have felt like depleted. I feel like at the end of 2024 especially, you're just kind of feeling tired. Like just tired physically is what's coming through. And like you maybe just, they're letting me know actually, and I'm not laughing because of this, but it's just kind of, I experienced this too, and I'm also currently experiencing this. That's why I'm laughing. That like you feel like as you get older, your body and your physical stamina is lessening. And you're kind of noticing it, and you have been noticing it in 2024. That's coming up. All right. And I'm there with you. I cannot do things the same way I could 5 years ago, even. Like my body's just different now. I drink one drink and I am like a zombie, and I need to get in bed, and I need to do my skincare, and I need to like get 12 hours of sleep. Okay, we are not built the same as these 20-year-olds out here. And if you are 20 years old, God bless and enjoy. All right, so the energy you are moving into in 2025, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be a year of hard work. It's going to be a year where you're showing up, you're diligent, you're consistent. When it comes to your career, you're consistent, you're reliable. When it comes to your love life and your home life, you're showing up, you're doing the work. And it might feel at times really heavy, like just this oppressive energy where you're like, God, I can't escape the work. It's just constant. It's never ending. What the hell? I thought I left this behind in 2024. Okay, so I'm going to clarify moving forward what this energy looks like for you. Three of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you might need some party time. You might need some time away from the work and to kind of like get a little bit more fun injected into your life, involved in your life. Yeah, you've got the Emperor. I thought it was the Empress, but it's the Emperor. So yeah, you might have to really take charge of something in 2025. I feel like it's at work. All right. That's just the energy coming through. Make sure that you're showing up in a way that is not too domineering. Make sure that you are just in control, responsible, diligent in your work and also in your life, but not doing so in a way that is too controlling and domineering over other people. You want to make sure that you are maintaining that balance. And the Three of Cups is here. So yeah, you might need some Three of Cups time. You might need some time to go out and have fun with friends. Make that time to, enjoy life, of course. Don't get too bogged down by the work, and by the serious energy that might come up later on. And of course, just do be aware, because the Emperor is somebody whose power can go to their head. Okay, so just be aware of that. But ultimately, yeah, you're going to be in a very responsible mindset. You're going to be feeling like you have, they're letting me know that it's kind of like you feel like other people depend on you, and because of that, you can't rest. Like, the well-being of other people depends on you. Maybe the financial well-being of other people depends on you, in your family. Maybe you're the breadwinner. Whatever it is, I get the sense of this weight, this burden on you. And what will help you is tapping into fun, is tapping into slower energies of just helping yourself to reflect, but also channeling a team. Like, if you feel at work in 2025 like things are becoming overwhelming, tell somebody, delegate your work as much as possible. Train people to be able to do parts of your job that you find are just draining you. Okay, now for your love life in 2025, you've got the Ace of Wands. Lovely. The Ace of Wands is a renewal of passion. So if you're in a partnership, you might feel like things just get this renewal of passion. There's sensuality, there's sexuality here in your connection. And if you're meeting somebody new, then this is going to be a very fiery relationship, okay? There might be some big emotions. If you guys fight, you might have explosive fights, okay? But that's just the nature of the relationship, I feel like. It's just really passionate. Let me clarify really quickly what this ace wants to say. It often means that there is a new chapter of a relationship. So you might feel like you and your person are just coming out of a different chapter, and in 2025 things feel new. It's like inspiration. You feel reconnected, okay? So let me again see what this means. Ooh, okay. Plenty of cards. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Okay, I see. Okay, you've got the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. You are trying to move forward with somebody new or something new. You are trying to build a sustainable path with somebody. Page of Pentacles. Or somebody's trying to build a sustainable path with you. They might be an earth sign, so they might be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay, this person might be a Pisces. You might have Pisces in your chart. Whatever it is, there's some feeling of exhaustion related to your love life in 2025, I will say. And you might actually be experiencing challenges in your love life. And with the Ace of Wands, it feels like you're trying to bring something new in. You're trying to reinvigorate the connection. You're trying to build. You're trying. This person is trying. And it might just be a little bit much. Okay, so let me see what you can do to kind of circumvent this burnout. Okay. Oh, okay. So you might actually need to end something in 2025 in order to bring things into balance. Got the Death card. You might have to change how you're showing up because the Six of Pentacles is here. It's there's some kind of balance that's needed in the relationship, and it's somebody needs to change or something needs to change in the relationship. The Death card tells me that there's some kind of transformation that would need to happen in the relationship in order to bring about balance, in order to circumvent this whole situation, in order to ameliorate any burnout that you are feeling in 2025 in the relationship, okay? So just be aware of that, Leo. For your career, you've got the Page of Wands. Now, I do feel like whatever choice we were talking about earlier on in the reading, it feels like it's coming through in your career very much here. You might be making a choice regarding your job. You might be choosing to move forward to get a new job. You might be trying to go for a promotion. You might be relocating. All right, you might be deciding, should I relocate? Should I not? what works. You're definitely going to be working with a team, okay? Or you are managing people. So maybe you are in a managerial position, or you are just part of a team and you are like working together in a team. But yeah, you're deciding which way to go and what brings you joy. I feel like you're trying to let your joy and your passion lead you in your career. You're trying to enjoy your career, but you might feel like you need to figure something out in the year of 2025. Make a choice, make a decision. I feel like your career is very important to you. Okay, so I feel like whatever choice you make, you're going to make the right one because you're being led by your passion and by what makes you happy. Like, if there is something that seems too good to be true, that's like, oh, that's perfect for me. Oh, look at that. Think twice about it. Just so you know, just think twice about it, and make sure that, it's really like reading the fine print is going to be really important. Like, if you're offered a contract, read the fine print. If it seems like the contract is offering you, more money than you expected, then perhaps there's a mistake. Or perhaps, there's something hidden in the fine print that's like, actually, we're going to pay you this amount of money and we offered you this amount, but, taxes or something like that are going to take away this much money. So really, you're going to be getting a much lower annual salary. Okay, so just be aware of something like that happening in 2025 in your career. But I feel like things in your career, are moving forward quite nicely. Okay, Leo, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I will see you next time for the January general reading, the first reading in 2025.